Good morning, everybody. It's the California Conservative again. And today is Tuesday morning, January 4th? I think somewhere around there. No, February 4th. February 4th. I was 1 month off. Today I just wanted to talk real quick about the California voter guide for the upcoming election, which is Tuesday, March 3rd. Okay. And I never trust these guides because they're written by liberals. So they take a little bit of study, and you don't want to just read over it real quick. But one of the very first things I noticed in this year is a bond measure. And I always vote no for bonds anyway, but this one is even a little bit more tricky because they labeled the bond measure Proposition 13, but it's not regarding property taxes. It's regarding a bond for building of schools and infrastructure for education. And so I don't know who the geniuses are in California to name a bond the same name as another bond, or if this is just sort of a wonderful coincidence for them because it seems to throw more confusion into the mix. You know, like, oh, well, this particular section of our Constitution is Section 12, so now we need a Proposition 13 for a school bond or whatever. I don't know what the case is. All I know, it's a bond. I'm not going to vote for it because I never vote for bonds. And the reason for that is because they always spend in our yearly budget, they always spend more than what they have. And so what they're basically saying, what a bond is like they just want to take on another liability. So that means like another credit card payment a month for the state of California. Essentially, that's what it is. It's like in your own budget at home, you to look at your budget and say to yourself, could I take on another credit card payment of $100 a month this month? So that's what you have to think about a bond, is like going to JCPenney's and taking out a JCPenney card so you can buy a whole new wardrobe. But you're going to pay for it every month, you know, for the next 3 years or something. And there's a lot of like flowery arguments in here about why bonds are wonderful, and you know. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents on it. For this year, California Prop 13, let me give you the exact name of it. It authorizes bonds for facility repair, construction, and modernization at public preschools, K-12 schools, community colleges, and universities, and legislative statute. Okay. Let me tell you something. I've lived here my whole life. I went to all of the public schools. And they've poured money into the schools my entire life, and education has gone downhill continually. Why? Because education is just another front for the bureaucrats to get in and suck money out of the California voters. I mean, they're all living high off of bureaucratic jobs. Okay, let me say that a little differently, because there's a lot of good workers in there. There's a lot of good educators and such, but there is a broken system that is not focused on the kids. And until they focus on the kids and they stop trying to focus on the buildings and the books and the, you know, whatever. Just sit down with the kids and teach them face to face. You know, I remember when they were when they were first bringing in computers and such, and they were like, our kids are going to be so smart. Computers have just made everybody more stupid. And, you know, what people need to do is sit down, teach kids how to, you know, write their ABCs, you know, how to, you know, draw the letter A over and over again, repetition, you know, patience. You know, it's just very basic stuff here, you know. We don't need more credit debt for the state of California. So I would say on this bond issue, vote no. All right, it's California Conservative. Make sure you vote conservative, but morally conservative. All right, God bless.